Hello, everyone, and I have a challenge that I like to see if I can get some assistance with. Um, Back in the day, I used to have the Rossum Control Forge, where each button had a different shape. Before one button advances to the next button, I can have it a certain time, maybe 2 seconds before it goes to a next button, maybe 4 seconds before it advances to the next, and I have 8 of those buttons. Well, obviously, I don't have the Control Forge. But I like to see if I can emulate that with the 4MS Meta module. I don't want to download any third-party software, and I don't want to use VCV Rack. I never used that before. I just want to create a few modules on my own in here and see if I can emulate that sort of thing. Fortunately, I do have a quad VCO, so anything that has 4 outputs where I can feed it into maybe 4 utilities, similar to the Ornament in Crime, where I can have a different shape, playback in sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give you an example on the Ornament in Crime. When it comes to shapes of what I'm talking about. I'm not looking for musical scales or anything like that. So here's a shape. If I go to the next one, so that's it. So if I had 2 Ornament in Crimes, because it has 2 sides, then I can take one side. That's 1, 2, and if I had another Ornament in Crime, I would be able to do 4. But I really don't even want to use the Ornament in Crime. I want to do everything within the 4MS Meta module and go directly to the Dofer and, of course, into my filter. So is there any way I can do that? If you guys have any clues how I can accomplish that, if it's too complicated and I got to download third-party software and do this, then no, I'll just go out and buy a Control Forge, which would do exactly what I want. But I believe that if I try hard enough and I'm persistent, I think I can accomplish that. See, I already know I can kind of do that with the Ornament in Crime, because like I said, if I had 2 of these, it already has shapes similar to the Control Forge. It has shapes digitally programmed in here already, and it has 2 sides. That's why the hemisphere suite. So if I had 2 of these, yeah, then I can do that. And then all I would need the 4MS module for is clock dividers, or maybe a switch so I can have it go one at a time instead of it playing all at the same time. Because if I hook 2 of these up to 2 VCOs, they're going to play at the same time. So I need a clock divider and of course something else. So anyways, I want to use everything in the 4MS module, and if you guys can assist, if it's not possible, then just let me know in the comments, and then yeah, maybe I'll have to invest in Rossum Control Forge. Okay, thank you very much.